Well, welcome back to Your Carolina. It's a rainy Friday, but who's complaining? Karen Ranzi is with us, a new book out that she has, and it's talking about healthy children. Isn't that the ideal thing to do here?
We all want them, right?
We sure do.
We all want them.
Well, there's the book, Creating Healthy Children, and Karen tells us that actually lifestyle and the food we put in the mouth has a lot to do with their health, right?
It definitely does. And today we have numerous health crises in children, from diabetes, obesity, asthma, autism. It's not a good state of affairs today in our country. And so we need to look into what it is that's causing all of these problems for our children.
Do you think a lot of it is the food that we're feeding them?
I definitely believe that we are what we eat. And that's a huge part of what the problem is and how we can heal our children.
There's a lot of that from the processed food that we
A lot of it
now.
is the processed food. And what I found was, I actually had it in my family history because my grandmother in the early 1920s was able to heal herself from severe asthma and emphysema.
Just from her diet?
And just by changing her diet. She was hospitalized and the doctors couldn't help her, and she changed her diet to a diet that was very high in fresh plant foods. And through that, she was able to heal. And later on, when I was being raised, I ate plenty of processed and refined foods, and I was not a healthy child. It wasn't until later on, when I wanted to have my own children, that I realized that food was important, because my second child was very sick with asthma, chronic ear infections, and allergies. And it was a change in diet and lifestyle, doing a lot of green juices and adding an abundance of fruits and vegetables. And that's how he healed.
How do we
from
get
the
our
asthma.
kids to do that? You know, having a 2.5-year-old, it's so, you know, I get excited when luckily he loves fruits. You know, the vegetables are sometimes a little bit harder to get down, but how can I, because I want him to be healthy. And
okay, well, if your child loves fruits, I have a great solution for you. What you can do is you can make your child a green smoothie.
Okay.
And what you do is it's 60% fruit and 40% green.
Okay.
You can start with even less green, because some children have an aversion to it.
Is it green in color?
Start with the milder greens, like spinach or dark green lettuce, like romaine lettuce.
Romaine lettuce, right.
But Karen, is it green in color?
It will be green in color.
Is there something wrong with liquid green?
Put it in a sippy cup that you can't see the color.
Exactly. I had one mother, I do a Creating Healthy Children class, and I had one mother come to my class and tell me that she bought beautiful opaque glasses.
So you have
and
no
that
idea
way
what you're
the
really
kids
drinking.
didn't see the color. Another mother put a straw with a flower on it on
Couldn't
top.
See what it was sucking out of
in.
And it looks fun.
So, and it has the taste of fruit. And so they taste it, and let's say you could do a pina colada smoothie with banana, pineapple, and spinach and water. And I actually taught a class for the communications department at Penn State University where I made this smoothie. Also at the University of South Carolina in February. And everybody loved the smoothie. They loved it.
So it
and
tasted
they didn't even have it. They didn't even detect the spinach.
Now, how many of those, like, realistically, should we do a day? If your kids are doing one a day, is that like a great?
Whatever they want to do.
But that's in addition to solid food. I mean, that's not a meal.
Well, you can make a whole meal out of that. Those are nutrient-dense foods. The green leafy vegetables provide protein. I mean, spinach is 49% in protein. And people are always surprised to hear that green leafy vegetables have all that protein.
But now, you mentioned here that children of different ages need different food. It's not the same food for an infant compared to a teen.
Exactly. An infant needs mother's milk.
Oh, you believe in breastfeeding?
For at least the first year, definitely. Breastfeeding is what nature gave us to give to our children.
You're supposed to do that. God gave you the plumbing.
Exactly.
But stop it by their teen years, I guess, right?
I don't think they're going to be nursing that long.
No,
but I do think that breastfeeding is very important, and a woman should do it for as long as she feels that her infant needs to be breastfed.
Right. They can do it, right.
Right.
Where's the book available?
My book is available in most stores. It is available at Barnes & Noble, on Amazon.com. It's also available on my website, superhealthychildren.com. And feel free to check me out at Super Healthy Children. I've got a lot of information on my website, articles, lots of book reviews.
Well, it sounds like you have stuff that, parents can do at home, real solutions. And we thank you for sharing. We could have gone on all day about this. So thank you for just letting us share a little bit.
Yeah, good luck with
I
that
also
book.
want to let you know that Chapter 18 is all kid-tested recipes.
Look that up.
This is what I'll be reading this weekend, Jack. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, definitely.
You know, something I love, and we've got a basket to give away for Free Stuff Friday, are peaches. And Fisher's Orchard provides us with peaches, and we're going to give away that whole basket. Have you picked your own yet?
I have not. I want to take Will out there, let him pick them. I think that would be a lot of fun.
We'll let him work for
the
your treat.
Peaches, yeah.
Well, Fisher's Orchard, of course, you can pick them right off the tree, or you can visit one of two locations. The one, of course, next to the orchard on South Buncombe, or on Highway 101 at 290. More than peaches, fresh tomatoes, corn, breads, jams, jellies, honey. Local honey is good for you, right, Karen? Local honey?
Local,
so she agrees with that.
Yeah. And did you hear the really good news about Fisher's Orchard? The Food Network is coming out on Monday. They saw us talking about how they had the best peaches around, so the Food Network will be out there Monday filming. And we'll show you some of that footage.
I'm impressed.
Coming up later.
That's good.
Well, great. Well, now that we've talked all about food, let's talk a little defense moves. You want to learn how to defend yourself, maybe stay in shape? Watch it. Krav Maga coming up next.